This gonna work.
Okay.
Okay. This is the Quan Jenkins with Creative LSJ, and I'm here with Kelly Rosenberg to talk about life after divorce.
Mm-hmm.
I picked this topic because in my book, Lost Fool, one of the characters, Sharon James, is going through a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know you, Kelly, you recently got in your divorce.
Yep.
How do you feel?
Um, it's like right now I feel okay,
Mm,
but there's like some days. At first, it was like it was a state of disbelief because I met him in '96. We've been going through some issues, but I always thought, you know how you see people that have been together for a long time and the husband would be like, you know what, I'm so glad she stuck by my side because she should have left me a long time ago, but I finally got my act together. Like that's what I thought was gonna happen. So
yes. Mm-hmm.
for me, even though we was going through stuff, me giving him grace, I'm like, you know what, he had a rough childhood, which is no excuse, but that's just how I felt. I'm like, he's gonna just grow out of it. Like he has a beautiful family. He's been like he had a horrible childhood, so he's gonna grow out of it. The kid's about to go to college, and we're gonna figure things out, and like we're supposed to do, like fix our credit and go on vacation and stuff like that. That's what I thought was gonna happen. So it was a state of shock. It was almost like when my dad passed away and we had no idea he was gonna pass away. Like we thought,
Yes.
okay, he was sick,
Mm-hmm.
but never knew he's gonna pass away, and it was a shock. It was. I'm comparing it to that. Yep.
Okay. Okay. So, how long you was married for?
Since 2004. So about what, 21 years? About 21 years. Yep.
So, okay. Um, what next for you?
I'm still figuring that out. Definitely need therapy to
Mm-hmm.
figure out why I put up with stuff I shouldn't have put up with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the part that I need to be responsible for. It's for me. Like I owe an apology to myself. So that's one of the things that's kind of the hardest is me knowing that I should have left, but me being a mom, my first instinct is to protect somebody that's hurting, whether physically, mentally, spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did, and in doing that, like I lost myself. So that's the thing. But I just go back and forth. Like if I would have left a long time ago, what my life would have been like, or and then not only that, I have three girls, so that's another thing that I struggle. The two most thing I struggle with is putting myself last and not loving myself enough to know my worth. And number two is raising my girls to think that that's okay when it's not. And I
Mm-hmm.
do not want that for them. So those are the two things I struggle with. So I try not to think about it. Once I do, it just comes back and just hit me. So I try to like stay busy and so I can't fail.
Okay. Because this is what I tell myself. I cannot think about the past because the past is over. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to talk to my future self. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And just, but when I do think about the past, think about my likes, my dislike, what I'm willing to tolerate and what I'm not willing to tolerate. Because
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of times we set boundaries for ourselves, but then we break our own boundaries and values.
Right.
So we know we need to stop breaking our own boundaries and values to ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
stick to what will make us, what those moments when you were happy,
Mhm.
Think about those positive moments and what he did and what type of person he was during that time,
Mhm.
and just take it with you.
Mhm.
And just take it with you. But we need to stop breaking our own boundaries, our values. We
In
need to
our
set
own hearts.
our own
In our
heart
own hearts. Yeah.
and
Because at
set
the end of
limits
the
for
day,
ourselves.
I'm responsible for my own heart. So I was telling myself, like, when I went to court, I was telling the judge, I said, this is all my fault. I said, because if I would have loved myself, I would have left a long time ago instead of just waiting to get hit with a divorce and break my own heart.
Yes.
Right. Like she said, that I have to give myself grace, because just because you allow something, that doesn't necessarily mean someone has to do what you're allowing them to do. They should be like, you know what, this is not cool. I'm sorry, I shouldn't do this. Either say you want to be in a relationship or not. Just don't,
Hmm.
so she was telling me give myself grace. So that's what I'm trying to do, give myself
Yes.
grace. But the good thing I take out of this is, which is crazy, because when you're so much in love with somebody and you tolerate so much, like after you guys break up, you see all the red flag that you should
Flags.
have been saw. Like,
Yes.
damn, how did I miss that? Like, it's just so crazy. But it's preparing me for my future relationship. So now I know what I'm going to accept. Now I'm stronger and say, I'm not tolerating this anymore. This is my boundaries. You either love it or leave it. And then if I see any red flags, that's it. Like now I'm at the point where I'm not tolerating anything. I see one red flag from you, you lie, you're out, because I don't have time for that.
So let me
So
ask
he
you this
actually
question.
prepared me.
Hmm. Let me ask you this question. What's your definition of love?
Definition of love to me, I think people, it's funny, it's funny you say that, because lately I was telling my friend, I'm like, people take love like too light. To me, love, especially in a relationship, is basically trust,
Hmm.
and you can communicate. So if you don't cheat, you trust each other and communicate, that's love.
Hmm.
In my opinion, that's love for me.
Because love is action. I have a friend that tells me this all the time. Love is action. We take love a majority of the time, especially when we're young, like it's an
Hmm.
emotional feeling.
Right.
But it's action is what the person is doing.
Hmm.
So if a person is not loving you, it's like he's not keeping his promises. He's
Hmm.
not he's not communicating with you. You
Hmm.
know,
Being
love is
honest.
not being honest, and
Hmm.
love is action.
I never thought about it that way. I always thought it was a feeling.
I
So
mean,
it's funny you said that.
yeah. I had to learn that love is, I'm still learning that to this day. Love is action. And it's hard because we want to hear somebody say I love you. But
Right.
if their action is their
All action
action
speaks louder than words.
words. Yes. Is their
Ah,
action
okay.
showing you, is their action showing you that he really do love you or not?
Because he can say, okay, that makes a complete sense. Like someone could say, I love you, but how they acting. And
Yeah.
that's something I had to think too. Like, yeah, he said he loved me, but then now that I'm thinking about it, like how is he acting? So you're right. I've never even, that is crazy. It's how they
So
treat you. Like, do they put you first? Do they buy you flowers just because? Like, you absolutely right. I never. Yep, that's crazy.
yes. So because when I think about love, I think about the Bible verse.
Mm-hmm.
That's my definition of love. Let me 'cause I don't know about heart. Is one Corinthians, right? Right. Let me look it up. Love. Um that's my l- favorite definition is love is patient, love is kind.
Mm-hmm.
It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not
Yep.
rude. It is not
Mm-hmm.
self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It
Mhm.
always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres.
Mhm.
That's the definition I go by when it
Right.
comes to love.
Yep.
Because
That is so true.
we like, even I did this. We like to hold on to wrongs, but
Mhm.
we need to let it go. Heal from it, talk about it, and let it go.
And that's why I think I'm so stuck because I'm so like so good with just masking my feelings and just pushing it aside, but that's
Hmm.
not doing anything but damaging me because just because I may feel better about the relationship, but I know for a fact, like if I talk to a therapist, like it's just gonna be so many emotions and like more sadness that's gonna come out of me, which needs to come out of me. So this is why I'm thinking about, well, not thinking, I am gonna do it. I'm gonna get therapy. I
Yeah.
definitely need it.
Yes. Because I remember when I got my divorce, I was trying to get couples therapy, but
Mhm.
every everybody that um I try to message to get information for,
Mhm.
they was booked up or whatever. So I kind of stopped. I kind of stopped looking
Mhm.
back because I got my divorce in 2015.
Okay.
So, and I felt like I should have kept trying, even if it wasn't couple divorce. It was a couple therapy. Should have
Mhm.
just tried to get therapy for myself.
Mhm.
And I just stopped because I'm like, I was seeking, but I wasn't fine. I was getting no luck because everybody I did message, they was like they wasn't taking anybody new.
Mhm.
And just gave up on it.
Yeah, and then that's one thing when we were speaking on, we was on okay terms, and he was like, unfortunately I can't really change your past, but when I think about it, he was like, we should have got therapy. And I said you sat right there in the kitchen and said let's get counseling, and I said okay, but you never did it. So I'm like, if you feel like the relationship is, which he knew it was really him, it wasn't really like me and him was going through things, it was things that he did and he knew he did, just never admitted it, that caused us to have these arguments. So it's not like we were just not getting along, it was just stuff he was doing. But I also I thought that for a long time, like we should have gotten therapy, but then having this time to myself while everybody's in college and having this time to think to myself, I'm like, he's broken. Like he's so broken. Maybe if he would have got counseling separate, like that's something that he needs. Still to this day, he needs deep, extensive counseling, because I saw something on Instagram where this guy was saying if a man was so attached to his mother growing up and she abandoned him and he didn't feel loved by her, he's taking that with him and he's taking it out on every female
Hmm.
because he's mad at his mom. So his mom passed away. So he can't heal. He can't go to his mom and say, oh, you abandoned me. You left me hungry. You left me, like, you didn't love me. You walked away. You chose drugs over me. He couldn't have that with her because she passed away. So he kept that inside with him. And then so he's making us women pay for it, for what his
Yeah.
mother did to him.
Hmm.
So he needs like extensive counseling. And again, even though he need that much counseling, if we were worthy of him, he would put in the hard work. Because
Yeah.
he could have had his counseling separate, I could have had my counseling separate, and together we could have marriage counseling, and we could even have family counseling. But that's too much. I guess it's too much work, and we're not worthy of it. Because at the end of the day, if a man really, really value you and love you, they will do anything to keep you.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
But I also feel like we need to ask ourselves every day because every day is a choice, right?
Mhm.
It's a choice. So once you need to ask yourself, which I believe a lot of us don't, is he still the man that I need in my life? Every day, especially when you, because people grow. We not
Mhm.
who we used to be in the past.
Right.
So people grow, people change. Some people go for the better, and some people grow for they
The
doing
worst.
stuff and go for the
Mhm.
worst. So we need to ask ourselves and be okay with starting over, because a lot of us stay in
Mhm.
relationships because we don't want to start over.
Exactly. Comfortable.
We get comfortable in it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's in life with everything, with jobs and relationships, you get comfortable. So, like I saw this quote that you have to be okay with being uncomfortable if you want a better life, a better future.
Yes.
So don't get comfortable with being comfortable. You should
Mhm.
always feel uncomfortable.
Yes. So now that you're going through your healing process, you're thinking about therapy. What else you got going on for yourself?
Not much, and this is why I want to go into therapy. So I'm trying to figure out who I am because, like, I met him when I was 19.
Mhm.
So I was a girlfriend at 19, mom at 20, a wife at 24,
Mhm.
and then so I've been just a mom and a wife since the age of like 19. So this is what I need to figure out, like through therapy, like what's my likes, like what do I like to do besides cooking, because with that going on, then being diagnosed with MS, and then being diagnosed with lesions on my brain, and then finding out I have lesions on my spine, like all of that, plus the divorce, and still going through some stuff right now, like as far as alimony and stuff. Um, all of that is just weighing heavy on my mind. So it's like I don't have room for anything else. So I just go to work. It's like I just keep busy going to work, coming home, walking the dogs. Like I'll walk the dog sometimes before work and then go to work, come back home, then gotta walk the dogs again, then cook and eat, then all that time get in the shower, and then it's just time for me to go to bed. So I'm just doing that process over and over again. So and sometimes when I do have time to think, um I just be in my head too much. So really I don't even think about like what I want to do. One thing I can say is that I'm a hopeless romantic.
Mhm.
And in the future, the very, very near future, I do want to be in a relationship.
Yes.
But that's the only thing that I know I want to do. But as far as anything else, like, do I want a different job or what I want to do? Do I want to go to, like, I have no idea.
You got to give yourself time to process all this. So yeah, the near future is good. Because we don't know. It's like we don't. You don't know because you're still figuring out who you are.
Right. And I'm
Because
toxic, but basically, that's why I don't want to. The guy that worked in the gym was asking me. He asked me out on a date, even though I'm glad I didn't see him no more because I guess he got switched to a different gym. And I was like, no. I said, and I've been this year in June. It'll be 3 years because he moved out 2 years ago in June 2023. And
mhm,
then he was like, "You've been single for 2 years and haven't went on a date." I'm guessing he found that hard to believe, but see me, if and this is why I have to give myself a little bit of credit because I could have just jumped into the next relationship, but I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I want to make sure that I'm mentally well.
mentally well. Yes,
So I want to do that. And he was like, "Oh, just a little date. I don't care if it's a date. I'm just not ready. I don't want to force myself to,
into
you know."
something. Yes, because you need to make sure that your past stays in the past,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
and make sure you're not holding on to anything that could damage your future.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So
And he made me feel like something is wrong with me. He was like, 2 years? You haven't been what? I told no, no, absolutely not. It'd probably be another 2 more years. Who knows when it'll
yeah,
be, but
yeah,
I'm
just when you're ready, you know you're ready.
mm-hmm.
You know
Yep.
when you're ready. Don't rush it. Do not rush
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yep.
So, who you think is Kelly Rosenberg now? Oh, let me ask you though, before you answer that question, do you feel like okay, do you feel like between your old Kelly, because I've known you for what 30 something years
Mm-hmm.
since junior high. We was everybody who don't know we went to junior high school together. So Kelly Harmon, who's Kelly
Mm-hmm.
Harmon and Kelly Rosenberg? Do you feel like um would you feel like Kelly you want to go back to Kelly Harmon?
That was a topic that I put in with the divorce proceedings. I kept now I'm kind of regretting it. I might go back to Kelly Harmon. I think that will be beneficial for me. I kept Roseborough only because like my kids has Roseborough and it's like an attachment thing. But I think through therapy and like finding out a lot about myself, that's when I will have like that answer. But I've been thinking about that. It's funny you brought that up. I'm like, I feel like to heal all the way, like that last name. So I'm going back and forth struggling with it. Yes, my kids has Roseboro, but like if I want to heal and just be myself again and figure out who I am again, my name should be Harmon, Kelly Harmon. So I guess the therapy, I guess I'll figure that out.
Okay, and I noticed I've been saying your name wrong.
What you said?
I noticed I've been saying your marriage name, your old marriage
What
name
did
wrong.
you say?
I was saying Rosenberg.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm so used to people saying it wrong all the time that nobody has it right. It's just stuck in my
It
brain.
dawned
I'm
on
just
me.
accepting it.
Yeah. So, okay, who you think right now, this Sunday morning, who's Kelly right now?
I don't know. I'm lost.
You still feel
Lost.
lost?
Yeah. Because I'm not allowing myself to do anything. Like I said, I just like I'll be on the internet for a little bit. That's my downtime, and then just clean up. Like today, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna clean the living room, then do some laundry, then rearrange my table. I still got my Halloween theme. Wipe the table. Like I try to keep busy every single day, so I don't have time to just figure anything out.
Because think about it. Think about it. Kelly, whether you keep Harmon or Roseberg, it's
Roseboro. Mm-hmm.
Roseborough. Okay, um, it's you a mother,
Mm-hmm.
so you're a sister,
Mm-hmm.
you're a hard worker,
Mm-hmm.
you're very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like those are the things you um, and you still a go getter. You still waking up every day, going to work.
Mm-hmm.
You ambitious. You just need to find out who else. Discovery is
Right.
like rediscovering who you are, because I
Right.
think in life, our purpose in life, this is me. Our purpose
Mm-hmm.
in life is to rediscover who we are, because I believe that our souls, our souls deep inside already knows who we are. We
Mm-hmm.
are living life to rediscover, to know who
Yeah.
we are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our purpose. I'm probably it's like because I like to read. I read a friend of mine's when I used to work for a company, assurance company, gave me this book called Conversation with God. So that's where I get that part from.
Conversation with God. That sounds familiar.
I was reading it. It's a trilogy. So our purpose is to like rediscover who we are. So that's what
Mm-hmm.
that's why I believe in. So just our purpose in life is just to find out. And everything
Mm-hmm.
relates to it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything relates to it. So you find out your purpose is like your purpose was to give birth.
Mm-hmm.
Your purpose with your marriage was to give birth and experience being a wife.
Mhm.
and if you and just discover who you are as um in that process, right?
Mhm.
So now because that page ended, now it's like okay, you on to the next stage in your life process.
Mhm.
So just take it day by day.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take
Take
it
it
day
day
by
by
day, but
day.
I still have to. I still have to make room in my head for to figure out who I am and what I want to be, and I had to still make room in my head for the future, basically. Because right now I'm not making room in my head for anything but cooking, cleaning, dogs, shower, and work. I do know I've said for about maybe 3 months or so that I want to really get heavily into book reading.
Book
I really
reading.
want to get into book reading. So that's one thing I really, really want to do. Cause I had this
Okay.
book that I've only read. I had this book for probably like 5 months, and I still didn't read it. It's called not Conversation with God. Is God real?
It's got right.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you have a group on Facebook. What is called?
Sip and reflect.
Yeah.
And
So
you notice I've been shying off of that too. So
that's why I'm figuring it out.
yes.
That's why I'm figuring it
Uh-huh.
out. So okay, in discovering who you
Mm-hmm.
are you gonna like what sip and reflect? What is it? What? How did you start that?
Um, I guess if I can remember correctly, because
Mm-hmm.
again, I do have lesions on my brain, and I forget like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
I just forget a lot in general. If I can remember, I think I had wanted to do it because um I wanted to like help other people like that's going through certain things, and by me like posting stuff, like I always said, if one person could like smile, um or can relate to something I said and then make them feel better, or you never know, something that you say could stop someone from maybe thinking about suicide, or just to like to help others out.
So okay, so that's something in this time that you're going through right now. You could like just take sip and reflect
Mm-hmm.
onto the next stage because
Right.
you post and you
Mm-hmm.
could just continue like I'm interviewing you, but
Mm-hmm.
you could interview and talk to other people that has been through divorces
Mm-hmm.
as well, and or different topics and issues. You could
Mm-hmm.
sip and reflect could be something that you could really focus on if you wanted to go there.
Right. Right.
Because
That's true.
that could be your that could be something that could help you
Mm-hmm.
and other people.
Right. Yep. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Because a lot of times when I post stuff, like somebody be like, "You so right," and like they'll like my posts and stuff like that. I used to have so much time, like when the kids was home, they was in high school because they'll walk the dogs, that I can leave the house a little bit early and go to
Uh-huh.
work and just sit in the car and do my sip and reflect, and
Uh-huh.
just right in there. But then I feel like I have to be more I have to be more strict with myself. I have to be more structured with myself. 'Cause when I get home, like I said, I wanted to read books, and I'll just come home, just walk the dogs, just sit down, get in the shower, be on my phone, and then go to
Uh-huh.
bed. But I need to just be more focused and structured, because if I definitely don't have time to do it in the morning now that I have to walk the dogs before work. But I need to come home and just set boundaries for myself and say, this is what you're gonna do, and just stick to it. I have to be consistent.
Yeah.
So I can even like take that time that I used to be, because I was saying that I don't want to be on the internet too much, because I feel like it's too time consuming. It's like taking away time for myself. So it's taking away time from my growth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start reading a book. But like you said, also with sip and reflect, I can just like write notes down and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
you
and
can
then
reflect on
you know,
the book.
right,
You could
right,
make it into like, this is the book of the month, and
mm-hmm,
we're gonna reflect on this about the
right.
book. So you could add that into it.
And at one point, I was actually the other book that I have about narcissists. I've learned so much from that book, and it's crazy because I still got a few more pages. I've learned so much from that book. So sometimes I took a little sentence out of that, and I made it like a sip and reflect, or I took a sentence out of that, and I'll post it on TikTok. So I mean, that's something I can do for my actual page. So I can take
Yeah.
like a sentence that means a lot and just make that as a post or whatever. But yeah, that's true. I can't do that. I can't do that. I just got to get out. I'm in my head. Not really in my head because, like I said, my head is crowded, so I don't have time to think about anything else. But I just got to like slow down, take a deep breath, focus, and start prioritizing
Yeah.
and be consistent.
So what are your goals? What are your goals? Therapy,
Well,
right, like you said.
yep. Therapy is my goal. That's to be honest, that's the only goal I have right now because I feel like I've been so lost and so stuck in my head that therapy will open my brain up and like open up my feelings, and then I'll start to notice more things that I want to do, and but I didn't notice it now because I'm not letting myself feel, I'm not letting myself think. So I think therapy is the number one thing right now that I need to do.
Okay, so that's good. Take, like we said, take it one day at a time. One day
Mhm.
at a time. Because okay, you actually came up with me interviewing you. I remember when you sent me a text.
Mhm.
And so, it's funny because the main reason why I started Love Food, my book, was because of things I felt like I should have done in the
Mhm.
past, but
Yeah.
and that I didn't do, like going to therapy. So the characters in the book are actually
Mhm.
going to therapy. So
Wow.
going to therapy. And so, and it's still like, even thinking about all the stuff I'm putting into it, it's like a healing, it is a healing process.
Right.
So, do you journal?
That was something that I was thinking about doing as well.
Mhm.
Like really, really thinking about doing. My sister was telling me, there's a few people was like, I'm telling you, and I've, read some stuff. I think this is this marriage thing on Facebook after divorce or something like that. And I know people was like journaling, journaling, journaling.
Yes.
So
I journal. I journal. Not every day, but I try to journal. And my
mm-hmm.
conversations, I do good morning God, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so journaling helps. It's like, it clears your, it's like it clears your head.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it clears your head. It's like it like when you go back and read some of your stuff, it lets you know some of the things you focused on, and then you be like, why was
You
I
can see your growth from the previous
focusing
thing
on
that
that
you,
so much?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it does help. It does help. So I agree with your sisters, and journal, at least just journal. And you could do it on your phone. You could do it on your phone, like take a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and just, you could write it out on your phone, or just, go get a journal from the store,
Mm-hmm. And I
because it
was
helps.
doing it on this app one time, but I remember I was telling you about it, and you were saying like some of the things that people were saying is so like depressing. So
Yeah.
you got off that app. Um, I forgot the name of it. I think you the one that told me about it. It was an app you can go on there and just like basically say how you feel, and then like everybody is on there just basically saying how they feel. So it's like an open book app. I forgot the name of it, and I don't know why I stopped. But
Yeah, it's like it's like reading certain stuff. Like me, when I get into my little moments, it's
mhm,
like I have to like go outside. For me, it just I just recognize that when I go out,
mhm,
that's why I love the springtime. I don't like the cold weather
yeah,
too much, but
me neither.
I like to go outside and take walks because it kind
Mhm,
of like clears my head. It
yeah,
clears my head. Oh, I put on like a favorite movie that I like.
mhm,
Like I
yeah,
like for some reason, when I'm in my romantic movie, I watch the photograph. Right,
mhm,
right. I watch the photograph, and it's like love. It reminds me for some reason it's not, but it reminds me of Love Jones for some strange reason.
mhm.
But
I never saw that movie. I have to watch it.
it reminds me of Love Jones, but it's not. It's not. It's different, but it's just for right now. It's the photograph for me
Mhm.
when I want to like watch something romantic, or I like my Nollywood shows, African shows. I
Mhm.
do. Then I do sci-fi.
Mhm.
So it's like certain things that I do to put myself in a different mood.
Yeah. Like
So
I light candles. I love lighting candles. Like that's
yeah,
my number one thing to do to like to wind down. So yeah.
yeah. And you could turn that into like sip and reflect. It could be your own little niche. Can
Mhm.
do something with candles.
Mhm.
Wind down with Kelly Rose and Kelly Harmon. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So divorce. And when did you find out about the MS?
I want to say maybe 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like right after he moved out. And it's so weird because it was somebody on there, it was like a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that MS is an autoimmune disease, and sometimes if you're like constantly stressed out, you can cause yourself to get sick. And it's like you're attack being that you're so stressed out, you're attacking your own immune system in a way. I can't really say like word for word. So it's basically like you're making your own self sick, because once you're like your body is in fight or flight mode. So once it's in fight or flight mode, it can't, like your immune system is just weak, so
Hmm.
everything is attacking it.
Yeah.
Everything is attacking it. If you're not stressed and not like constantly depressed and stuff like that, then your body is at ease, and your body could, whatever's trying to come in, your body could fight that off. But if you're like so like overwhelmed and stuff like that, your body is like trying to help you survive, and whatever like illnesses is trying to come like in your body is not fighting it off. If I can find that, I'll show it to you. So
Hmm.
it's basically like I make myself get, technically get MS, because it's not inherited. You don't inherit MS from family.
Hmm.
So they did
So
say that, said you can actually make yourself sick.
that's so you need to learn how to not stress.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's hard. It's hard. That's one thing I really do need to. I need to start waking up with positive affirmations, because yes, I'm going through a lot. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna take that away, but it could be much worse. Like I'm not dying of a illness. Like people with MS is in wheelchairs. They get crippled. I'm not in a wheelchair. I still got a job. I'm still able to go to work. I have a car. My kids are in college. Like I have so much to be grateful for. And that's what sets you, whatever you think about once you wake up, you set that tone for the rest of the day. So if you think about positive stuff, you're gonna feel positive. If you thinking about, oh, I have MS and my back hurt. I can't believe I went through a divorce. If you keep thinking about that, that's how you're gonna feel. So,
Yeah. So yeah, it's just it's like okay. is this situation going to make me better? If not,
Mm-hmm.
let it go.
Yep.
That's just
Yep.
like, if this situation going to help me some way or form, if it's not
Mm-hmm.
helping me, let it go.
Yep. Like that lady on what is her name? Mel. Her name is Mel something. Mel, is it Mel Robbins? She had a book called Let Them Go. She's a,
Okay.
it's called Let Them, and
Mhm.
does a podcast like just let them.
Mhm.
If they want to judge you, let them. If they don't want to be with you, let them. Like, and I want to listen to her podcast because everybody kept talking about her, saying that
Mhm.
she's really good. So she gets into stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, okay, I remember you saying that you want to talk about some other things. That does your sister have a line, product line or something?
No, so I was saying about how I started. Like, I have a long way to go.
Mhm.
Like I said, with therapy, I'm going to do that. But the way that I started healing and started loving myself is by this line called "For You" by Tia.
Okay. Okay.
So she came out the line, and it's crazy. She came out the line a day before my birthday. I want to say like 3 years ago. And being that Jermaine had left the house or whatever, I said, you know what? I said, let me try that out because I one thing I love about her products is her products is all natural products. It's made with stuff that you can go in the supermarket and pick it up and buy and eat. And so I tried that out, and a little bit goes a long way and is affordable. So I said, I said, let me try that out. I tried it out the first time, and I love how my curls came out.
Okay.
But then I started thinking in my head, like, okay, well, if my ex still was here, he would make fun of me, like, oh, you look crazy, you got like an afro. So I just making fun of my curls and stuff like that. And then something just hit me, and I'm like, you know what? Like that day, the first day I tried it, that was the number one reason why I liked it, because besides it being all natural, like the first time I used it, it brought my curls out, and I've always had perm.
Mhm.
So and I was like, wow, this is really nice. And I'm like, you know what? I like this. And I don't care what nobody think. I'm gonna keep my hair curly.
Yeah.
So from that moment on, that was me healing and me starting to love myself and love my natural self.
Yeah.
So that's what started me. So since from that day on of me using that product, I said, you know what? Now that I said that I love my hair curly and I'm gonna wear it regardless of who likes it, now I'm gonna start doing more stuff that I like and don't care about what other people think. So I said,
Yes.
if I don't feel mentally well, it doesn't have to be physically well. I'm gonna call out of work, and I don't care if who likes it. So ever since that day, that set a tone for me to start loving myself and not caring about what people think, and start doing more things that I like, no matter if anybody else like it or not. So to me, that set the tone of me starting my healing journey
Journey.
and me loving myself.
Okay. Okay. So that's good. That's good that you on the road towards healing yourself and loving yourself, because
Hmm.
not everybody's in that right state of mind that could do
Hmm.
that. And that was, and you did it, like, that happened immediate. It's like not that far away from when he moved out and
Hmm.
your
Yeah.
divorce and everything. So it's good that you recognize that.
Mm-hmm. Like looking in the mirror at myself, I recognize that. Like it was just crazy. It just like hit me out of nowhere. Like, wow, I really like my curls. Like this is a good product, and I'm gonna continue to use it, and I'm gonna continue to like it just hit me like right there, like looking at myself in the mirror. At that moment, I decided to myself that I'm gonna start doing more things that I like to do. Cause I've been a mother and a wife, so I don't know. Like I always come last. So like I've never even worried about myself. It's like the kids come first, the husband come first, and if I have time for myself, then but other than that, I
But
was. And
Think about it. You said the kids
mhm.
come first.
Mhm.
The husband come first, right?
Mhm.
But I've seen this someplace. I don't remember where.
Mhm.
But if you would have gotten sick, right,
Mhm.
sooner, right, and
Mhm.
if it would have been bad, that would be because you didn't put yourself first. Because
Right.
in order for you to take care of your kids, you have to take
Mhm.
care of yourself.
Yep. Yep.
So I think as mothers, because I don't have
Mhm.
no kids of my own, but I raised my nephew,
Mhm.
right? And we tend to not do that. We tend to take care of everybody else.
Mhm.
But if I'm not well, how can your kids or
Exactly.
my nephew, how can they um go on if I'm not well?
Mhm. Yep.
So
Yep.
we need to everybody I think every woman need to start taking care of themselves.
Mhm.
Make sure they
If I
are
would have known
mentally
that
healthy.
sooner, like I would have did a lot of things just differently in general. So, but I think as moms, and I don't know, maybe it's like a generational curse or something. I know, like I've seen my mom put us first, and she like put herself last. So maybe it was that aspect of it. But yeah, like we should be first, then the kids be second. But as moms, we always taught to no, your kids come first. You gotta take care of your kids, make sure your kids. But we're not thinking, no, we have to be well. If we're not well, we can't work, we can't take care of our kids. So like we have to be first. But I don't know. To me, that's I don't know. I've always thought like that would have been a selfish thing, but being more like older and wiser, now I know that wasn't true. And your kids know that if you put yourself first, like if they little, they're not gonna understand it. But as they get older and they see and they understand it, they'll know. Like, of course, my mother still loved me. As a matter of fact, she loved me because she took care of herself first.
Mhm.
So if she didn't take care of herself, that means she didn't love me.
Mhm.
Because if she took care of herself, and then she would have been able to provide for us and help us out. So.
But think about all the kids that okay, because the mother didn't take care of themselves. Certain
Mhm.
kids, their mother is like passed away early in their lives because they
Mhm.
didn't like circumstances. Those circumstances can happen if you don't take
Mhm.
care of yourself.
Yep.
So it's like we're lucky. We was lucky enough to for that not to happen.
Mhm.
So yes.
Yep. Because my mom passed, and you know what is funny about that? What is funny about that is my mom put herself last and put us first, and she passed away at 63. My dad put himself first and put us last, and he passed away at 86. So that proves right there.
Yeah.
It proves right there. My dad went out, had a good time, and like he lived a really, really long time.
Mhm.
So it is true what you're saying. That's crazy. Yep.
Yep. So you're divorced now. You're dealing with a MS.
Hmm. My next
Yeah. What's
big thing
next
that
for
I
you?
want to do is I want to figure out if, and again, that's just me just thinking about the kids, not necessarily thinking about myself, which I should think about myself. Me thinking like once the kids finish college, like if they would have been like, okay, well, we're going to live in New York, I would want to live in New York because I'm just so close to them. But I'm trying to, that's what I want to figure out. That's the next big thing I have to figure out is once they graduate from college and figure out if they're going to get an apartment here in Virginia or if they're going to move to New York. Do I want to stay here or do I want to go back to New York and see my granddaughter? So,
I say this. I say this. Everybody is over 18, right?
mm-hmm.
Everybody that's over 18.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
That's
You
what, yeah.
focus on killing yourself. Whatever they
Mm-hmm.
do, they do. If you want to move back to New York,
Mm-hmm.
make sure it's something you want to do.
Right.
Because in New York, I mean, I'm here in New York. You know what I mean? New York is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
like,
know. I know.
New York is expensive. So it's like, you need to figure out what type of job you're going to get and
Mm-hmm.
can you afford it? How much the
Mm-hmm.
cost of living is,
Yes.
all
Yep.
that. So it's like, it's not if my
Mm-hmm.
kids do this, I'ma do this. No, you have to make sure that you okay and
Right.
you can afford to move back
Mm-hmm.
here.
Yep, I know. That's one of the things that I've been thinking about. Like, I will have to just think about how much. 'Cause I know I speak to my daughter, and stuff over there is so much expensive, more expensive than it is over here. It's like it's mind blowing.
Hmm.
It's mind blowing. But then I'll say to myself, like, I have to figure out like where I'm gonna live at, how much it's gonna cost, what job, like everything you were saying, I was thinking about, and then I was like, but will I be able to survive on my own? Because now my kids is not gonna need my help financially. They do now because they're in college full time, so they're not working. So I'm like, they're gonna be on their own, so I can just focus on myself. So will I be able to afford just living by myself? So that's something I have to think about though.
Yeah.
I just feel like I just feel like I know New York is not the ideal place because I've been living there my whole life, but I just feel like it'll be more of a fresh start for me because I can just get up and just walk anywhere. I want to go to a coffee. I can just get on the bus or I can just walk, clear my mind. Like over here, you got to get in the car. You got to drive your car everywhere. You have car issues. Um, I want to go to like a nice little spot to have like some wine and stuff. I can just walk there. I don't have to worry about driving. Over here, it's none of that over here. So that's the thing. Like, I
Yeah.
want to get out and meet. I can meet people more in New York. Over here, everybody's living in their own houses. Everybody. So I don't know.
Yeah. Just say, because a 1 bedroom here,
Hmm.
the rent is like a whole house.
I
And
know.
Virginia and other places down south. So
Hmm.
it's it that I don't know. I don't know. I would
And
say
that's why I think Kiani like
if you
where
could
her college is
uh-huh.
because her college reminds her of New York. Where her college is like it's basically like New York. So she can just walk everywhere. Stores here, is this there. So she's not going to one of the college where it's just a campus. Like no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can go to a restaurant, bookstore, walk here, walk there, go to 7-Eleven. So
How
she
about,
like
instead of you moving, let's give you this idea. You gotta think about this. Moving more into the city part
I thought about that.
of
Every time I
Virginia.
go to their school,
And the
every single time
Virginia
I go to
part.
their school, I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? This will be good probably because it's more like New York. I can walk everywhere and it'll still be like cheaper and stuff like that. So I have thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I thought about that.
Yeah. So what would you tell your future self?
I would tell my future self to number one, love myself. Number two, always be kind. And number three, whatever I want to do in life, I can do if I put myself to it and never set a limit for myself. If I feel like I want to do something, do it and just drown out the outside noise.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would tell my future self.
Mm-hmm.
And stop being comfortable is the main thing I want to tell myself. Stop being comfortable. So yeah, that's the number one thing I'm gonna keep reminding myself, stop being comfortable.
Comfortable.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. So,
Well, I can be comfortable physically, but
mhm,
stop being comfortable mentally.
yes.
Like physically in my house, being comfortable in my bed and stuff, but mentally, I gotta stop being comfortable.
Yes. I agree.
Hmm.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
Hmm.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable where it
Yep.
pushes you to
Hmm.
the next stage, the next
Hmm.
of your life.
Because how do we know what we're gonna? Even if you don't know what you want to do in life, if you try things, if you try stuff, if you stop being comfortable and be uncomfortable and just try new things, you might like something that you never thought you would like. Like I might just go and say, you know what, let me try nursing for a bit. And I might take nursing classes and might be like, wow, I really like nursing. I would have never known if I wouldn't have tried. Same thing with like with food. I tell people this with food and I don't apply this to my life. Like I'll tell people like on TikTok, like, oh yeah, I love trying new stuff. Cause if you don't try new stuff, which is crazy, I'm thinking about it right now. I always say this. Like if I try something, I post it on TikTok, do a video like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And this is why I like trying new stuff. I'm not afraid to try new stuff, or I'm not afraid to experiment in the kitchen because you never know. Like, how would you know if you're gonna like something if you don't try? I say that with food, but I'm now thinking about it. I need to say that to with my personal life,
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Well, I'm a little bit picky when it comes to food, so it's like I don't like nothing. So,
You still, at least if you try it and say, okay, I'm trying it, but I don't
mm-mm.
like it, it's different than you not trying it at all.
True, but when it comes to food, oh, I don't, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm not tolerating that. No, I got. Mm-mm,
That's your mind telling you that. Your mind is very powerful.
mm-mm. I don't like. I don't eat. And I don't do nothing spicy. It's like no, because certain stuff I know it's like if I eat something spicy, I know what's gonna happen. I must get heartburn, and
Yeah. Yeah, with that part, yeah. Like
yeah.
if you know
So
spiciness causes heartburn, don't do it. But I'm like,
yeah,
just
I
try a different recipe. You never know.
true, true. That is true. Yeah, I ain't there yet, but that's true. Um,
Oh
but
man.
yeah. Any final words?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yep, stay tuned because life is never ending
Right.
until
Yep.
the Lord calls you up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not over.
That's right.
It's just beginning.
Mm-hmm. I think every day you wake up is a new beginning. It's a
Hmm.
new day for you to start over or find something new or just be a little bit different
Hmm.
or figure something out. If it's just something small and you figure it out or something new that you learn, every day is a new beginning for whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Every day you wake up is a new beginning.
Okay. Yeah. So what's next for sip and reflect?
Engaging more.
Hmm.
First of all, getting back on it because I was just thinking about that yesterday. Getting back on it and I want to try to gain more followers
Hmm.
on it. So that's another huge thing. So I think if I would have, and this is why like I'm on TikTok because I have like a huge following. But sometimes I feel like I don't have that many followings on TikTok. I mean on Sip and Reflect on Facebook. So that's why sometimes I be like, I'm not gonna post on it. But I do want to eventually draw a lot of like members to Sip and Reflect so that way I can just have like an outlet for them
Hmm.
and just figure out what I want to talk about. Because that was another thing, issue I had. Like this lady was talking about on TikTok about her that how she has so many followings because she stick to a specific thing. Like some people just do food reviews, some people just talk about relationships, but me, I'm just all over the place in my videos. If you know my videos is one thing I'm talking about food, one thing I'm talking about politics, like I'm all over the place. So with Sip and Reflect, I want to try to stick to one topic and see how that works.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's why that's good because that's why I kind of connected my book with because you're going through a divorce. You're going through a
Mhm.
divorce. One of the
Mhm.
characters in the story,
Mhm.
it's about four friends, right? Four friends
Mhm.
that going through their own relationship issues.
Mhm.
And one of the characters, she's going through her divorce. Right. Another character already been divorced. Right.
Mhm.
And later on, another character is like she ends up in a divorce situation as well. So
Mhm.
it
Okay.
it's so it's just gotta you gotta find we all gotta find ways to connect.
Mhm. Yep.
Find ways to connect.
Mhm.
I'm personally been through a divorce. Um so and it's a difficult situation to go through. But
Mhm.
it's not is just because you divorce is not your life and it's not over. It's just a new beginning of you as
Mhm. Yep.
as emerging.
Yep. It's not over. It's actually starting over.
Hmm. A new
Yep.
yeah. So I went back to my maiden name when I got my divorce. So
Mhm.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
Would you ever get married again?
I would. I've thought about that. I would. I would because I think I will have the tools
Hmm.
to have a healthy relationship and to like no red flags and stuff like that. So now I can protect my own heart instead of hurting it. So I absolutely would.
Okay. Okay.
But it'll be just so much different and I won't tolerate certain things and it'll take a lot longer for me to actually want to get married.
Hmm.
But like I said, I would have the tools. So like in the future, I thought about that. In the future, I won't even worry about. I'm gonna work so hard that the next relationship, I'm not gonna even worry about anything unless I see a red flag. Like I'm just gonna just let my guards down and trust because now I have the tools and stuff that's saying, hey, wait a minute, take a step back. This is a red flag. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would I get married again? I'm not sure if I would. It depends on a person and the relationship
Mm-hmm.
I enter. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving it there. It's like I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes.
Say yes. Yeah.
I'm
Because
leaving
you never
it's
know, some people could change your whole perspective on
perspective.
things.
Yes.
It depends on the person that you meet. So
So yeah.
it was some because my sister, one of her best friends, was saying, he's like, I would never get married. Are you kidding me? Like, lived his whole life a bachelor and then he recently got married. My sister was like, what? Like, are you serious? You said you would never get married. Like, who are you? So, yeah, it depends on who you meet and you
Yeah.
never know. We never know what God has planned for us in the
Yes.
future. So we can never say never.
Yeah. We can never say never. That's
Mm-hmm.
true.
Yep.
That's true. So I look forward to finding out what's next with you.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I'll definitely be keeping you updated and
Hmm.
just asking for your advice on certain things.
Yeah.
So I know you're a pro on certain issues and certain, things with like reading, like posting and stuff like that. So I can just get back out there. And it was funny was I was gonna text you the other day because I came across the book that when me and you was talking about like making my own website, my mom ternity. Like I was going through, I was like cleaning some stuff, getting some stuff out, and I was looking in the book and I'm like, wow. Like me, I remember me and you was talking and I was telling you I wanted to do create this website called Momternity where like if you don't have certain things they'll like you can just order it and they'll bring it to the hospital like if you forget your bag or you somewhere like far away and you didn't know you was gonna unexpectedly like go into labor, you can order that. I also wrote on there, I'm so mad. I wrote on there that you can have a shirt, and with a shirt, you had a zip. I don't know if you remember the specific mom maternity thing. I said if you have a shirt, you can either have a I'll make it where you have a button and put your boob out, just the nipple part come out so you can breastfeed. You don't have to lift your whole shirt up, or a zipper.
And I seen somebody did it.
It, oh my
I seen
god,
that. I seen that post. I seen somebody did
that
it.
blew my mind. And another thing is this, the cake mix I was telling you about. I literally have that in my room saying that I want to make and I remember I was talking to you about that when I was living in the other apartment. I said I still have those recipes, which is mind blowing. I said I want to make cereal, take some cereal like cinnamon toast crunch or whatever, crush it up, put it in my batter, and mix that with the cake mix. They have the exact same thing that I wrote in my book. They have cinnamon toast crunch Betty Crocker cake mix. They have cinnamon toast crunch frosting. These I'm like, oh my
So
gosh.
what did that tell you? What did that tell you? That you need to start putting your
Stop being scared and
ideas
stop being comfortable.
and into action.
Stop being scared,
Scared,
stop being
putting your
comfortable, and
ideas
be
into
consistent.
action.
Those three.
Yes.
Scared, comfortable, consistent.
Persistent. Yes.
Mind blowing. Mind blowing. I'm like, wow. I told my daughter, I was like, actually came out with that. And then when I saw the thing a while ago, I remember telling you that about the cereal. But recently, when I was going through my taking my stuff out, and because I had bought a shredder, I want to get rid of paper and clutter and just like trying to like start everything new in here. I came across that book and I was like, wow. And then I also came across something else that I read is a poem that I wrote. And I'm like, damn, I've been this sad for this long. Like why am I sad now that I had divorced? And I wrote this thing about like 7, 8 years ago. So I was sad back then. So why the hell am I sad now that I got a divorce? Like that's because I was just being comfortable. So they said, especially if you're a narcissist, that they love bomb you. So you think that they actually loving you. They're not loving you. They love bombing you. So they um gaslighting you. So with a narcissist, when they love bomb you, you're attached to them like as you're attached to your kids, or it's basically like a drug, like you're addicted to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned a lot about a narcissist. I've learned so much by reading that book. And they say you basically addicted to their soul. You're not addicted to them as a person. You're comfortable with them and you're addicted to them. That's why you're sad, because they're no longer there. So yeah. Yep. So yeah, journaling is good because I've learned a lot. And learned a lot. Procrastination will get you nowhere because I've learned that with the cereal and with the maternity shirt, and then I learned that I was sad a very very long time ago.
Yeah.
Yep,
But it
it's
took
crazy.
him, it took, okay, because I think when God shows us signs and
Mm-hmm.
we don't take the action we need to take,
Mm-hmm.
he forces situations upon us for,
Sure do.
for us to
Yep.
move to that next page in our life.
Yep.
So you didn't take the action. He made your ex-husband take the action
Take the action.
and move
Yep.
out and just move out.
Yep. He said, "You're not like I've been trying to tell you, and you keep ignoring the red flags that I'm showing you in your face. So now I'm going to do something about it now."
Yes.
And they said that the more God try to block something from you, no, the more that God trying to take something away from you and you trying to block that blessing, the more of an uncomfortable situation he's going to put you in. It's going to get more uncomfortable and uncomfortable and uncomfortable until you learn, till you finally learn.
Yeah.
So that's what it took.
That's what it took.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
we need to just start sticking by our, it's like, don't what's the word? Do not um force our own boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
We need just like, if it's not working out, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
okay. Okay, see you
Mm-hmm.
later. Bye bye.
Yep.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to be alone sometimes.
Mhm.
Because I think unless us females, we go outside like during the holidays, especially, or Valentine's Day situation when we go
Mhm.
outside, we see the lovey-dovey couples and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, and we start thinking, it's like no, it's like it's okay to be alone. It's okay.
Yep.
It's
Mhm.
okay. Your time to find that special someone will
Mhm.
happen. It'll
Yep.
happen. It'll happen at the right time when it's supposed to happen.
Mhm.
So
And if it
it's
don't, there's more room to love on yourself.
love on yourself. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep. I enjoyed this conversation.
Me too.
I enjoyed
Me
it.
too.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to your book. I
Yes. I'm
cannot
trying
wait.
to. Okay. We have another friend,
Mhm.
Sherry Barnett. She made me.
Mhm.
I'm trying not. She made me promise that I'm gonna put it out or at least finish it by her birthday, which is
Okay.
in December,
Okay.
December
So
9th.
then, you
So
got a little over a
now
month.
the book is finished. But
Okay.
okay, the book is finished. I'm just doing the editing part of it, right?
Mhm.
Because I feel like okay, when I wrote my first book, Mad Passion, which I'm gonna put it back out,
Mhm.
I felt like okay, it was like too much going on. It was good,
Mhm.
but too much going on, right?
Mhm.
And I that wasn't when, but people liked it, but at the same time, that book what made me go back to school.
Mhm.
After I wrote that book,
Yeah.
I went back to school and I went to Lehman College.
Mhm.
Right. So and I learned more about writing.
Mhm.
So now it's like I'm just trying to make sure everything is it has a flow and it's
Mhm.
authentic, right?
Yeah.
It's like it feels realistic. So I'm
Mhm.
just doing the editing part. So stay tuned. Yes, stay
Okay.
tuned. Stay
So
tuned.
then for her birthday, then yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
got I
right
gotta get
right
on the
around the
ball.
corner.
I
But
gotta
if
get on
you
the
finish
ball.
and all you're doing is editing, then yeah, I agree with her. It should be out by her birthday.
I gotta be on the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but okay, so and I'm also working on my website. I get back out because I procrastinate. I think I procrastinate a lot as well.
I do too.
And
Mhm.
like 'cause I write my blogs and stuff, but then I stop
Mhm.
and then I'll start again,
Mhm.
start again. So I need to be like I need to be more consistent as well
Mhm.
with that. So my it's creativelsj.com
Mhm.
and I'm trying to like I personally want to help people write write their healing process, write their journey, write about
Mhm.
it just write about stuff that's gonna allow them to grow.
Right.
And that's the type of stories I want to focus on. Bec- as well
Like write a book. Like you mean you want to help people like write a book?
like write their book, write their whatever poems they want to write.
Mhm.
Um I want to focus on that. It's like help people like when they some people go through writer's block,
Mhm. Yeah.
help them because when I'm going through my writer's block, I was told by a friend of mine to okay, write about something else. You can
Mhm.
skip around in the story. You don't need to write like chronologically. You can skip around in the
Mhm.
story, write about a different situation.
And what was that our school in junior high school that had us freelancing? It was like, I'm gonna give you maybe like 1 minute and just write. Don't even think about it. Don't even
Yeah,
think about
free
what you're gonna
write
write.
when
Just
you free
write.
write,
Free
free
write.
write,
Yeah.
free write.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, when I was in Lehman College, they had us do is like, and I think this is just a good way to get our mind going.
Mm-hmm.
We had to read a poem. This was our homework
Mm-hmm.
assignment. Read a poem. Take the subject of that poem and write a
Mm-hmm.
different poem about it.
Oh, okay.
So in my poetry book, I wrote a poem called Dear Son, right?
Mhm.
That came from a poem that another girl, she was talking about motherhood or something in her poem.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
I took that topic of motherhood and I wrote Dear Son.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
it's like little exercises like that
Yeah.
will help. It's like just take the subject and write something else.
Mhm.
And then I
Yep.
had another thing I did is like it was this poem we had I just liked, and they were talking about a, a prostitute
Mhm.
from the male perspective.
Mhm.
I took that poem and I wrote about the female perspective. So I wrote from the prostitute perspective.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's exercises like that. Just
Mhm.
keep you writing. So
Right.
I
Right.
wanna just help people. So and tell stories that's about healing
Mhm.
and growth. Healing
And I
and
thought
growth.
about for a split second. I'm like, should I get into when I read that poem that I was telling you that I've been sad for a long time. When I read that, just for a split second, I'm like, do I really want to get back into poetry? Because that's what I used to do when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
For some reason, I used to just sit in the window because my window was so big. I used to sit in the window, especially like if it's snow or it's raining. I used to sit there and I used to write poetry. I don't know why I liked it so much. I just did. So I don't know. Like I said, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
And I'm gonna stay tuned too, because I know you got some stuff. You got some
Stuff
stuff coming
going.
out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I try. I try. It's good to just keep my mind going because
Mhm.
just like you, my mind flows a lot.
Mhm. Yep.
My mind
I
flows
know
a
you've
lot.
been through stuff too, when your mom, passed away.
Yeah.
You raised DJ and stuff like that. So I know
Yeah.
it's just like sometimes we let life just get the best of us.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
And we need to find ways to just keep going.
Yeah. And it's just that it's just so hard too, because now like everything is so expensive, and so you're just trying to like basically survive. Just
Yeah.
work, and just survive. So you constantly thinking about how's this going to get paid, how's that going to get paid. But if you really think about it, like God always find a way. Like we worry about how I'm gonna pay this bill, how I'm gonna pay that bill, and it always end up working itself out.
Okay. So career wise, let me
Hmm.
ask you. Let's end up with career wise. What do you think is going to be next for you career wise?
I don't know. I always stuck to two things I always love doing. One is working with kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's always been like one of my passions. And then two is still it always come back to me like baking, like chef.
Mm-hmm.
Those two things just is stuck in the back of my mind. Even like I've even had like customers and even my associates tell me they're like, "Oh, you really good with kids," because every time a kid comes to get like a free cookie, we have this thing where the kids could get like a free cookie. So parents come in with their kids and get their kids a free cookie, and I'll take the cookie and I'll go around. And I'll be like, "Here come your cookie," and I'll just give it to them. And the kids are always smiling. They was like, "Oh my gosh, you so I can just tell you're so good with kids." I've heard that a lot, and I'm like, you don't even understand. I love kids. Like if I can get paid the same amount of money I'm getting paid now to work with kids, I would leave the job in a heartbeat. But teachers don't get paid as much. So those are the two things that I really really enjoy is working with kids and I'm with cooking.
Okay,
And
I
that's
did
another
this
thing I want to start
assignment.
getting back into.
I did this assignment and I did it. I saw it at Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the ladies said, if you, it's like, it was like something to the stink, like if you chat GBT how to make $1 million,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So if you chat GBT how to combine cooking and your love for kids into career and see what they tell you. Cause that's what
Okay.
I do. That's what when I did it, but I customized it and I said what what how to I put Creative LSJ in there, right?
Mhm.
And it gives you it told me to focus is like it gave me the Creative LSJ writers community
Mhm.
like build that out as well. And I
Mhm.
also tells me if you like rephrase the question, make Creative LSJ into a brand, right?
Mhm.
And focus on um people who want to heal and tell their stories and
Mhm.
growth and all that. It tells me that I could swing either way.
Mhm.
So try it and see what it comes up with. Chat
Okay.
GPT and put in also add in there sip and reflect and see what it comes up with.
So how do I do that GPT thing? Is it something I just gotta? How do I even?
And you
How
just
do I ask it?
you just download it, download it, and
Oh, so something I have to download chat? Because I always
you
wonder.
can
I'm
do it
like,
online.
how do
You
people
could do
use
it. You
it?
could do it on. You could do it online. So you could do it online, and so you just be like, how can I did? How can it's like you could do a question like, how can you combine your love of cooking and children into career, and it'll give you like a strategy.
But wouldn't that be Google? Wouldn't that be Googling? How do I separate Google from Chat GPT?
Well, it'll give you step by step. It's like if you keep answering the question, it gave me goals for a week. I could follow
Mm-hmm.
for every week, and then it gave me goals for following every month, every day, things I was supposed to be doing every day. And I just
Mm-hmm.
saved it. I just saved it.
No,
So
but I'm saying is Chat GPT, is that an actual app that I have to download, or can I go to Google and just type in?
you can go on Google. You could it's both. You could they have an app you could download,
Uh huh.
but you could do it on the regular
On.
internet
Oh,
internet too.
okay.
You
Okay.
don't need to download it, but I download it.
Okay.
I download it on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It helps you out. But see what it come up with. See what
I'm
it
gonna do
comes up
that.
with. See
I'm
what
gonna
it
do
comes
that.
up with. See what it come up with.
Mm-hmm.
And you can and it'll give you like prompts. Do you want me to do it? Like it will ask you like, do you want me to like a step by step weekly goal for things that you need to be doing every day? If like you
Mm-hmm.
keep answering the questions, it give you a lot of answers. It gave me a lot of answers, and I do it until it runs out because I think
Mm-hmm.
you do have a limit, and then you just
Mm-hmm.
wait and you ask the next question the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could chat GBT and figure out. It'll tell you like it'll give you. I think it gave me an inspiration of it gave me more of an inspiration for okay, I need to be doing this. If I do it,
Mm-hmm.
if I post, it's a, like post this. It's like a post, do a post every day or every biweekly or whatever. It
Mm-hmm.
tells you all the steps you need to be doing to be successful.
Okay.
It,
Okay.
so it's like because now with this technology is like okay, I think I heard somebody say this. I don't remember the person name, but it's like if you're not successful, eh, like the girl from Breakfast Club, if you're not successful, it's because you're not taking the steps to be successful. It's like
Right.
you ain't. It's all on you.
Right.
You can't blame everybody else but yourself
Exactly.
because now we
Yeah.
have something, and it's like now it's like we have something that can help us make things a little bit easier for us
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and where it is letting us know all the things we need to be doing to make the amount of money we want to make to go to your next career level,
Yep.
all that stuff. We have uh instant access to the information
Mm-hmm.
that some of us would not even utilize it.
Yeah. How do you think all these other people come and then we get mad if they want to come in our country and like Africans has their own shops? Especially on 116, between second and third, a Mexican has they own that whole block. They own the home block, they whole block. Like everybody comes to our country, and if they can do it, and they coming from a country that they don't have the tools and technology, and they come to our country and do it, why can't we do it?
Yeah,
Because we
but
don't want to do it. Like
that's a
this
whole
guy
nother
said, we was
situation.
not born to be poor. He said everybody was born to be a millionaire. It's up to you if you want to become that millionaire.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what he said. And he definitely said that everybody was born to be a millionaire. And I just recently heard that somewhere, probably like maybe a month ago. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy that he said that.
Yeah. But when it comes to that, it was like that's a whole nother conversation because of the loans and stuff that we know that certain group of people get that
Mm-hmm.
we it's like a lot of us do not get. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a little different. But now with all this access and all this
Mm-hmm.
information,
Yeah.
there's no excuse for us to level up
Yep.
our own selves. No
Yep.
excuse at all.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to stop procrastinating,
Yep.
be
And stop being
consistent,
comfortable.
and stop being comfortable.
Yep. I'm about to put that right in my sip and reflect.
Yeah, stop procrastinating, stop being comfortable, and be consistent.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, so that's gonna be our goal for
Mm-hmm.
stop procrastinating
Yep.
because it's not helping us, it's hurting us.
It is. It is. Yep. It is.
It's hurting us.
You got to break that cycle. I think a lot of people is just comfortable and procrastinate. And yeah, you got to break that cycle because it's sometimes hard. Like when you set in your ways, is really really hard. But you can put anything. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
Mhm.
Our ancestors didn't have books, didn't have internet, and they figured out a way how to escape slavery and how to build the Underground Railroad. And we got all these tools and technologies. Come on now,
Yeah.
they showing us out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So I'll end this with I no. I'll end it like we ended. Being stop procrastinating.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being comfortable
Mm-hmm.
and be
Be
consistent.
consistent. Yes. Yes. I
Oh,
agree.
and like my shirt says, I am more than what I am, more than what you see.
Yes, and that's why I was like, when I saw that shirt, I'm like, wow, that shirt really came in handy for me to be wearing right now, the stuff I'm going through. And then I saw a picture of her. I'm like, wow, she really took my shirt. Like she never gave it back to me. I even watched it.
I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put it back on my it's back on there. I just gotta
Yeah,
finish
please,
editing the
because
shirt.
I even washed it and put it on my clothes. I still don't know how she went in there and took it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. And like I said, when your book comes out, I had this. Once your book comes out, I want to have like certain, even like if it's a little paragraph that's from your book, I want you to put that on t-shirts.
Oh, okay. Just an idea.
Put that on t-shirts so people could think like, what is she talking about? And have your creative LSJ
Yeah.
at the bottom, and then whatever. Like I felt like, and I told you this a while ago, I felt like whatever you feel that's catching, that's really really catching,
Mm.
put that paragraph on the shirt, and that'll leave people wondering like, what? Like you know how you read like the back of a book to try to see like what the book is about or whatever.
Mhm.
You're like, oh, it's interesting. You end up getting that book. That's what I want that T-shirt to represent. Your book, and people try to figure out like who's Creative LSJ.
Okay, so okay. You should be planning your interview with
Mm-hmm.
me on Sip and Reflect.
Okay. Okay.
You need to be
All
planning
right.
that.
Yeah.
Sip and Reflect. I will be on Sip and Reflect. And
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna talk about love food.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Good. And you know I have a lot of followings on
Yeah.
TikTok too. So I'm definitely, you know me, I'm definitely gonna get that out.
Yeah, and
So
I'm gonna start doing the skits again because I was doing the skits, and I
that was
noticed
amazing.
and
I'm
I
looking
noticed
forward to those skits.
a lot of people was like they liked the skits I was doing
Mm-hmm.
on TikTok. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna start doing that again too.
Yep. Yep. I'm excited. You got me
Mm.
motivated.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm here to motivate people. I'm here to motivate people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we gonna say stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Okay.